Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And if anyone wants to question why I think this government is a government of traitors, listen to this story. After sending soldiers to Northern Ireland to do a very difficult job, the last Labour government attempted to then, many years, 30 years later, charge those soldiers with crimes committed whilst on active service. The Conservative Party then reversed this and said no, and exempted it and said no, you cannot be now prosecuted. They put it outside. This government came back in and have reversed that policy and are now looking again at charging these servicemen, ex-servicemen, some of them quite old now, with murder for the things that they did while on active service as sent into a difficult position by the government. Not only are they doing this, which undermines the very trust that servicemen have in their governments, so that no serving service personnel now can trust this government, which is why so many are leaving. Because why would you go in and put yourself in a position where if you do actually shoot someone, you can later be charged with that person's murder? It's ridiculous, but that's this government of traitors, anti-English, anti-British, hate-filled traitors. But worse than that, and where the treason continues to a frankly sickening level, is that now the government is telling, via the MOD, is telling the regiments, the regimental senior officers, and the enlisted soldiers that they're not to back or support these soldiers that this government is trying to prosecute. Do not stand up for these people. Do not stand there and consider them your mates. Don't stand there and look at these ex-serving soldiers that we're trying to prosecute as, soldiers. No, you're not allowed to support them. You've got to treat them as the enemy. The whole point of a military is that everyone in uniform is a team member. It doesn't matter. Yes, sure, there's interregimental rivalry, of course, but you're all on the same side. You all bleed green. And this government is saying, no, don't you stand up for your fellow soldiers, because that will make us look bad as we're trying to prosecute them for murder, despite it being us who sent them into action. Starmer is a sickening, vile piece of human, fetid shite. He is a quisling turncoat traitor. He is not even the dog shit on your shoes. And now he's telling soldiers, don't support other soldiers who we're trying to prosecute because we hate this country and we hate everything it stands for. If I was a serving soldier today, and thank God I'm not, but if I was a serving soldier today, I'd be putting my papers in like so many others are. That's why all the time, we went to the cinema the other night, and all the time, all you could see was adverts, join the Navy, join the Army, join the RAF. Because they're desperate to get people in. They're desperate to get young people in. Because young people don't know the truth about these bastards in government. And I tell every young person I can, never join the army. Not now. Not worth it. Don't go. Get out of the forces. Let them go. We need to disband our armed forces. Because what is the bloody point of joining up, thinking you're doing your bit for your country, only for your country in the form of a Labour government to take an absolute steaming shit all over you? Because that's all these bastards are doing. Shitting on soldiers. And no serving or ex-soldier is safe. They loathe our culture and our heritage. I'm not going to stop before I get too angry. Thank you very much. Goodbye.